Okay, before we even get into all of the mindfulness stuff, I just want to talk about 2 disclaimers. So number 1, I am not a medical professional or a therapist. I'm going to be specifically talking about what helped me personally, and the experience is going to vary for each individual. Okay, number 2, I am very camera shy. I am very awkward in front of a camera, and probably like half a year ago you wouldn't have caught me dead doing this in front of a camera right now. Yeah, so I just want you guys to please bear with the awkwardness, because I'm shy, I'm more introverted, and so I'm not used to like talking like this out loud to an audience. And but I think that my message is worth sharing, and I want to help all of you guys learn mindfulness, and that's why I am in front of a camera right now. So yeah, every time this happens a little bit of my soul dies, but hopefully with more practice I'll get better. So in the meantime, when I'm awkward and cringy, just bear with it for the content. I also wanted to create a place where we could have dialogue and you could actually see the person who had gone through the stuff and who was talking, instead of just like reading words on a blog, because that's what I like to do. I tend to be a better writer than a speaker. So I was originally thinking of doing a blog, but then I was like, I don't think I could make as much of a personal connection, and it would be easier for me to sit here and talk about things instead of having to type it all out. Okay, also, I have a chronic illness called POTS, and I will get into that a little bit later, but basically it causes brain fog, and so you're probably going to see a lot of jump cuts in these videos, because I will be talking randomly and then suddenly, poof, I lose half of the English language and don't know what my train of thought was or what certain words are that I should know, and so I have to like sit there for a second and remember what I'm saying and then pick it back up. So unless you want a bunch of footage of me just sitting here like this for a full 60 seconds while I sit there and try to remember that the word for my 4-legged pet is cat, then you're just gonna have to deal with some jump cuts. Now that that's out of the way, I feel like when I'm trying to be super enthusiastic, it's just really cringy. Basically, my entire goal for you guys is to help you learn mindfulness in order to help with your mindset involving like chronic illnesses, coping with personal and family issues, or anxiety. Anxiety is a big one. I know a lot of you guys have it, and at least in my experience, mindfulness really helped my panic attacks a lot. I went from 2 to 3 panic attacks a day to only 1 every few months, so I think that's pretty good progress. So basically there is no magical cure, so I want to let you know that right now, if you're looking to completely cure your anxiety, this isn't the place to look for that. I still have anxiety, and I don't think that's ever gonna go away, but the mindfulness gives me a way to cope with it. So my goal is to really provide you with the mindset and the breathing techniques to help you guys work through a panic attack, and ultimately, hopefully, once we start practicing this on a daily basis, you'll get to a point where your panic attacks will be shorter or at least more manageable. I want you guys to have more of a feeling of control, because it's super scary when you have a panic attack or you're dealing with some sort of medical issue or whatever. And so I just want to give you the techniques to prevent you from panicking further from the panic attacks or whatever it is, so you'll be able to recover faster and feel like you have a little bit of control left. I applied a lot of these techniques over the course of a week and completely changed my life. I wasn't able to leave the house before, and after practicing this stuff for 7 days, I was able to do that without having a panic attack. And so it was like a really drastic change for me very quickly, and I don't know if those results are typical. I'm really stubborn. I don't want to have to rely on medication, and so I was pretty like gung-ho about all the mindfulness stuff just to see if it would work. I went for it pretty hard, and I think that's probably why it happened so fast for me, because I was dedicating all of my time to it. So I don't know if my results are typical. That's why this group is here, to find out if I can duplicate those results in other people. So I just wanted to mention all of that for you guys so you have somewhat of an idea of what this is going to be about and what you can expect from the group. I will be back soon with actual content instead of me just rambling about the disclaimers and me being super camera shy and awkward. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching!